RV, and we're traveling, and we're getting ready to sell the Arctic Fox. So Gordon's going to take you a tour through it.
Let's take a look at the inside. This has been a nice unit we've gotten to use for a while. Some of the features I like is as you come right inside, you can get your shoes off, and there's a nice storage bin right at the beginning. That just is perfect for holding shoes and all like.
How many are in there?
Oh, I think we have like 4 or 5 pair in there right now. Yeah. And then there's, you know, obviously a nice storage drawer here as well. And before it gets too cramped, I'm just going to show down along this whole side, they have this nice storage, which we found to be perfect for cans and other types. You could probably put cereal boxes on their side as well and things like that. So lots and lots of storage down through there. 3-burner oven and stove. Let's see, let's get some lights on in here. They've converted the lights to LEDs, so there's lots of light. This cabinet down here is got a nice microwave, and then lots of above cabinet storage. And sometimes these top things can be really annoying because they'll flap on you, but we've got the great latches to hold them open, and custom built shelving put throughout here, so there's lots and lots of storage there. One of the things that we really like about this is we like to have surfaces to work things on, and this one has a very nice kitchen work surface, whether you're cooking or whether you just want to cover the top of the stove and have room to place out your whatever, luggage, computers, various things like that. Up above, storage compartment, more pull-out drawers. Under sink, so you have lots of room under here. They also have the ability here for the winterization hose to switch over for, and it does have a bypass tucked in. You back up, they can see where I'm pointing. Tucked in, you just get back in here, you can bypass the hot water heater, so if you're using it in the winter and you don't want to worry about the hot water, you can just bypass it.
How do you access that from outside?
You just pull out this drawer, so this drawer comes out, and then it's a valve up in here. I can't really see.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, there's a valve there. Yeah. So.
Okay.
So, all right, this side here, let's see, what do we have? Well, nice dinette. What's nice about this dinette here is that you can, some of them really cramp your leg space on the back side, but I felt like this one here really helped out, and I like the extra little step. I can put my feet up or I can let them hang, so very convenient there. And then, you know, we usually are sitting here and either eating or working on the computer, so we just put our computer bags and things right next to us, and that's easy to just pull out. And again, the light above, or if you're in the nighttime and you don't want as many bugs, they have the other colored lights there.
So we're the third owners, and all the mini blinds I think are original and they're in pretty good shape actually. Cleaned up real nice. Has an AC unit.
Yep, when you're on 110 you can run the AC. And moving on this way, oh, more lights, it's going to turn bright. There we go, so you can see.
It's early morning here.
This is, yeah.
Okay. This is the shower, wet bath with the
wet
dome.
bath. I really like the space of it. I mean, some of them you're like hanging over your toilet to try and shower. This one is you're not. It's definitely off to the side. Plenty of
Shelf space. Yes.
Yeah, coming back up.
I will.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, you can see it's just showered in recently. Plenty of shelf space there for putting whatever when you're.
Us ladies.
Oh,
need some shelf
or if
space.
I'm shaving and stuff, plenty of shelf space. Let me shut that light up. Okay, a nice two-way Norcold refrigerator. I think it's a good size here. It's working quite well.
So for those that don't understand what you're saying, a two-way is
As you can see, these are solid now.
oh
Boy.
he broke it.
That's just the cover popped off there. The ice packs are nice and solid, so it's working quite well. It runs on 110 and propane. The ones that run on 12 volt, they just chew the batteries down, and this has a solar pack. So if it had the 12 volt, your solar would never do anything. So the 110 and propane work quite well. Is more something else you wanted to show?
I just didn't get a good shot of it.
Oh.
3 shelves, 1 crisper, room for milk.
Yep.
That's all. Okay.
It's a really nice size. Okay, let's move up to the bunk area. So it does have a high step, but an extra step's been added here, which makes it very convenient to get up here. Turn on the light. Now, a lot of these upper areas, bunks, they'll add storage compartments under here, which might seem nice, but if you come back to this side, one of the things I found nice about not having it, first of all, it gives me places I can put stuff, my computer bag or that. That didn't hold.
I didn't have it tightened right. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm tightening it up. Okay, good.
But with it being down like this, I found I can kind of get right here if I want to work on something on the bed, and because it's very hard, as you know, to make some of these beds up here.
Yes.
So that was really nice. Now, on each side here, it has. We're using this as wardrobe. It also has a shelf that can go in under here with storage that comes under here. You'll see this on the other side. So it's kind of versatile.
Has a clip. You could have clipped it.
And then
if you
these
want.
clips up. This. And the same on the other side here. Now this one in here has the hookups for the cable and the television items. So they took out the hanging bar, but we're using it for clothing. And it has underneath here is additional storage because it has the foot space, so the shoes that aren't being actively used we found work very nicely there. And right here with this has a custom built TV stand, so if you put a panelized television, it could be spun out to be able to be seen from the dinette or to be able to be seen from up here on the bed at a different angle. So that's a very nice add-on that someone added. We don't tend to do much television, so we don't have one on there when we're traveling and camping. And then these spaces up here, again, have wardrobe bars at the top, or you can just use them for shelves and putting stuff in it. So those are both like that.
You got this fan probably making all sorts of noise.
Yeah, we'll get that. So,
yep, lots
it's a
of
nice
storage.
big storage. This might get a little light, you know, but maybe we'll do this side here. So, nice
there's tons of light up
bright
here.
lights for reading.
Yep.
Speakers if you want the surround sound. Now, there was I'll point it out here, I'm not gonna, there was on the top, we'll get to seeing the solar panel.
Yeah.
And we had to redo it because one of their connections had a leak. And so we patched up the leak, but it did leave some bubbling right there. Oh yeah, tip it up. Yeah, okay, so then you can see what I'm touching. It did leave some bubbling, a little small patch of bubbling. I believe it's all to be dry now. And you know, we just came through some big storms and that.
Well, the previous owner actually stored it in a barn. I think that's probably what saved it, because he didn't put the solar on, and he They said they only used it a couple times, so it sat in a barn most of the time. So by the time we got it and we noted where he connected, it wasn't to any framework, it was to just the
Yeah.
So we used die-core self-leveling caulk.
So this is a two-way fantastic vent. So right now it's sucking air out, 3 speeds. Temperature control, so it will shut off if it gets too cold. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, so much quieter.
And
Actually, it's not that loud. I just know that the camera's going to pick it up.
And
make it sound like a whirlwind.
It can go out, or you can flip the switch and have it blow to the inside, which is great because where we are right now, we don't have, we're not plugged into 110, and it's been 90 plus degrees, but with this fan blowing right on us at night, it's plenty of air to keep us comfortable, and quite comfortable. In fact, it got a little chilly. I had to pull up the blankets.
Yep.
So. All right, let's, I guess let's move around the outside unless you see something I missed here.
I don't know. People will have questions, I guess. Yeah. It does have an antenna.
Yeah.
Again, we don't use it much, but it's up there, and we inspected it when we did the roof. It does have a good floor. We just have this carpet down, but it's a nice linoleum. It's good and solid. Well, you need shoes? We're camping, hon.
I know. I put my shoes back on. She always tells me to take them off when I come in.
Well, it's true story. Oh, so this one has a really big rear window, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
You can see from the cab when you're driving what's going on behind you.
And it does have the, up there, you'll see the pass-through window.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're traveling with pets or that, and you have a rear window that opens, I know that's important to some people to be able to get access to the back.
Oh, we didn't go through all the pumps and everything. Well, it has all sorts of controls.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take some photos and include them in the...
You want me to walk back up?
No, I think most people looking should know.
Okay, so this is the all your drains and dumps for your winterizing drains, and then your sewer dumps, your your gray water and black water dumps. So that's there, and this is also where it has the handheld remote for the jacks.
The connection for the jacks. Okay, so everybody's asking me about the jacks. These are the wired ones.
These are happy jacks that you have the wire, but this wire's good and long, and it's just simply a telephone type wire, so you can carry an extra one of those. You can still find these wires, believe it or not. You can get those.
I have a whole box of them.
Oh yeah. So that's
those should go to the flea market.
Yeah, probably. Okay, we'll go around this way. So this jack here, I think has a blown fuse, he told me. I've just been putting a hand crank, but I should find the fuse so that can get replaced. But the back is going to be lifted by one jack, so I just lift it with the one and then crank that down. Okay, this is some of the storage. Up underneath the cushions, you can actually access this as well. As you can see, there's so much storage, we're not using most of it. So this goes up underneath the dinette seat, and that lifts up.
You can lift that panel up and access from up top, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's the
that.
drawer, underneath there.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, I mean, it's got to take the cushion off, so it's not as convenient to get at as the drawers, but it's accessible. Because this has a nice big solar up top. This is the batteries, and it has dual AGM, or that's the glass mat batteries. There's room here. This is a inverter I used to just clip onto it. You could put your own inverter in that space, and possibly even wire an outlet. I've seen that where they have one outlet that will run something. I think someone had like a need one of those machines at night. What do they call those?
Oh, CPAP.
Yeah, and so they did that. Dual 20-pound propane tanks. I believe this has the auto switchover. I'm not 100% certain if it's the auto switchover because we haven't needed to use that. Switching it over. I'll just come out and do it though, even if it's not a big deal.
And what's the purpose of that? The auto switch.
If one tank gets too low and it would run out, it'll automatically switch over. I kind of prefer having it come out and switch because then I know I'm down a tank and I need to refill one. But some people like it to just switch over and I just check it.
I think it's good to put eyes on the.
Yeah.
Oh, so was told, because we took this to a dealer after we picked it up. We were gonna have them recalk it. I ended up recalking it. It doesn't look recalked, but it is. You can feel it's a clear silicone. But these all have the weep holes properly. He said that there were some in this year that didn't end up with weep holes. So in other words, if any water came in, it can come back out.
Yeah.
Every door has it.
Yeah. This is the sewer pipe. I don't need to open that, I don't think. You get
No,
the idea.
I
The
think
cap
we
comes off. And, yeah. We'll do the other side, then I guess we got to go to the roof. Okay, this is the 110 plug. I'm not sure how long the plug is. It's got to be at least 25 plus feet long. And it has plenty of room more here, so you could put probably a whole double the length of what's on there. So
Okay.
the hot water heater, we've used that, and obviously you can see the water in the shower, and so it's working fine. Not much to see there.
To
6
you.
gallon hot water, fairly standard. It's, as best I know, it's only propane. I know some of them now are doing dual fuel. If it is, I wouldn't know. It doesn't look like it. I don't know what the dual fuel look like. I think some of our 110 or propane. The outside shower needs the hose. It's missing the hose piece that goes. It's got a quick connect, but that's for the outside shower. So if you're needing to just fill your portable tank, this is the fill for it. And you're like, where's the connection for the city water? Well, every time you have a hose coming up, they kind of bend off. So they kind of did a nice feature. Is the city water connections here, so your hose isn't getting strained, it just hangs straight down.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, so that's a really nice feature that they put on here. And this is just another, like I said, a lot of storage.
I'm not. I said in the ad, I'm like, I'm losing things, and I'm still not sure where things are.
Yeah, you know. So here's more storage.
Can we access that from inside?
Unfortunately, I don't believe so, but not sure if it could be. It's under the fridge. I don't know if it could be changed to get an access into that. You know, I kind of wondered if this was a possible, if they had like put a metal lining in here, if there could have been a generator compartment.
Ah, yes, because this one does not have a generator.
It does not, but with the solar, we found that that's not even an issue.
And I'm told that it's a unusually large solar for a RV.
Yeah, so we can go up and take a look at that.
We didn't buy this from a dealer. We bought this from the Upper Peninsula. A very nice couple.
Oh, so if you noticed, come around back on this side. So we have it on an 8-foot bed, but as you can see, it really doesn't hang over the back, really. We have enough room, so we have plenty of clearance to the light. So this, I've seen, I think that I was told this has actually been put on a 6-foot, some of the short beds as well.
Short bed, 6.5, 6
Whatever
foot.
the short bed is.
What's the weight, dry weight again?
The dry weight is, I think, 2136. 2136.
2361.
Oh, sorry, 2361. Yeah, 2361. So it's pretty light, especially for my 350. I don't even know it's there. I think you were doing. You're easily hitting the speed limit.
Easily. Yeah, sometimes you drive these
out west, which the speed limit's still pretty high.
When the tractor trailer comes up on your rear quarter panel, all of a sudden you start to kind of get squirrely in the back end. I wasn't getting that at all with this. Okay. Not at all.
Let's get this up top. You're gonna bounce around a little bit, probably enough to hold the camera. Well, maybe you don't need to. Okay, so up here, what's she gonna want me to see?
We did just start with what we did when we got
Alright, so there's the AC cover unit, the antenna crank up, the dome for the bathroom shower. The bathroom vent also has a fan in it. That's just a simple on-off vent fan. That's the vent fan over the bed. And then this is the oversized solar panel. And the issue was when they originally had bolted this down, they had just gone through, let's see if we can see it here. It's kind of under here. Here it is. They had gone through here and the whole unit could just pull up and down. It wasn't held in tight. So we added a cross rail all the way across and bolted right down into the solid rib on the front, and plugged those holes really well on each side. And the back side appeared like it has a main rail that must run across the back, because the back side was quite rigid and solid, so we didn't need to change the back side.
We scrubbed down the rubber.
Yeah, it's got a nice rubber roof. We did some of the resealing. Just got to, obviously with all these you need to come up every year and check the caulk and reseal as needed. Yeah, I think that pretty much does it. Let me hand this back down to you in case you want to do anything else. Here. Oh, you can tell them goodbye while they look at the trees.
All right. I'm almost out of battery. So the plan is that we're driving back from the Michigan area to Massachusetts in the next week. If you see this video and you're on our Pennsylvania route, we're happy to catch up with you at a truck stop. There was a guy in New York, but we're not going to negotiate price over the phone. We'll negotiate once you see the unit. So have a great time and have a great time. What am I saying? It's time for breakfast. I'm hungry. Do you hear the birds? Even they're like, we've eaten, you haven't. All right, we're taking off. Give us a call. Yeah, we thought we'd do the controls.
So, even though we've not used this in the winter,
Yet.
we know the heat works quite well, because while we were cleaning, this got switched to high, and we stepped out right after we had wiped the area down, and closed the door, and we were gone for only a few minutes, and we came back in and the heat was just blasting. So heat works quite well. Yeah.
That was me.
Which was no fun in the summer to have to then cool things back down.
Well, when you drive, you get a dust on everything. I was just trying to clean the dust.
But it has AM/FM CD player. Oh, wrong thing.
Very nice.
Water pump, which works. Testing levels. We got to go dump today. And this is the solar controller information here. It has a whole booklet. We have all the paperwork on that. I don't know much about it other than
it works.
It works quite well. Haven't had any issues, so I haven't read too much.
We've run that fan all night, and one night we ran that fan and the bathroom fan.
Yeah, we've run multiple fans all night and lights, and you know, right now we ran that all night, and it says our batteries still are 100%.
And we're under tree cover. We took this over to the beach for two or 4 hours
and
yesterday.
Drove down the road.
And then brought it back here. We got here at 1:30, and this thing sat under these trees with not full sun, and we still got all the way through the night. No problem.
Yeah, hot water pump is down here, exterior lights, and we didn't show you all the plugs and the outlets.
Oh, they're everywhere.
First, Chris was like, "Where's the outlet? Where's the outlet?" I said, "There's one there. There's one there. There's one there." She didn't have patience to look, so I had to point them out to her.
There's
and
one
she's like,
there.
"Oh,
there's one behind Gordon over
there's
there.
Bunch up top. They're up top.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, so there's plenty of outlets.
2 on either side.
So when you're plugged into shore power, you won't have a problem with that.
Yep.
Or if you just put those little simple generators, if you want to bring one of those, that would work well too. But again, with the type of traveling we do, we don't even run. We used to have one with a generator, and we used the generator maybe 5 times in the 5 years we owned it.
I don't remember why we started it.
Mostly to make sure it worked, but you know, like if we wanted the microwave, we might turn it on, but
Yeah, we don't
we
cook
don't
with
really
microwave.
use the microwave, you know.
Yeah, in fact, if we were to keep this would be more storage for me. I'm not into microwave cooking, so.
All right, let's.
Oh, and it has a hood vent.
Yes.
Haven't had to use that yet because we've been eating dry. I pack dry, and then I have room to get fresh later. All right. Now we're gonna say goodbye. Loudest birds ever. I think they're interested. They're like, hey, we could build a nest in there. He's cute.
Did we do? Like rarely use it. When we were camping at Southern New England, we used it every year. Go eat.
Mm-hmm.
Get these lights shut off.
There's nothing wrong with that window. I waxed it, the unit, but I didn't get it washed off the residue from the window. I can just get up there with some Windex. I just haven't done it yet. We were in a hurry to get going.
You doing supplementals?
I am.
It's not in your bag. It's in my bag.
Oh.
But I can put it in your bag.
Well, I need my headset.
Yeah, you get it in your bag.
Gotta go make this video now. Shouldn't be hard. Not gonna edit much.